When you receive your MyIntent bracelet, you'll see it's a little bit small for your wrist. To adjust that, you're just going to pull on the sides of the bracelet. It's kind of like a slip knot in the middle. And I like to make sure I have equal amount of string on both sides, but we'll adjust that once we get it on our hand. So let's just pull it all of the way. Slip your wrist in, arrange the word how you'd like it to show, and then you're going to pull on these two sides of the extra string. Again, like I said, I like to keep them equal, so in the end, it fits right around my wrist, but I've got these extra strings. Some people are okay with that. I've tried doing different things with tying them around here, but the best way to have a solution that stays is to find the best size for you, and then we're going to retie new knots. So instead of the knot way out here at the end, I'm going to tie myself a new little knot close to where the two pieces come together in the middle, but not so tight, not so close that I can't get it off my wrist. Because if I didn't give myself any leeway, then I wouldn't be able to get it off and on. All right, so I've got a new one there. Okay, for the other side, I could do it the same way, or I could just take the bracelet off, which is sometimes easier if you're doing it all by yourself. I'm going to pull it again so that they're equal. And I'm going to look at where I did my other tie, and I'm going to want to tie the knot about the same place. Now the key thing is, if you take it off your wrist to tie the knot, before you make it a permanent knot, I want you to check that you can still put it on. So pull it to where those knots are, and can you still fit it over your wrist? So I've got pretty small wrists, and if I tie it too close, I won't be able to get it over my hand, because my hand is obviously bigger than my wrist. Okay, that worked. Then of course I could pull these in. All right, so now that we know that I can get it over my wrist in the new size, I'm going to take it off again. And maybe you decide this is a little too tight, and you might, change the knot. It's very easy to change. It is a waxed polyester. So if I wanted to loosen the knots that I just made, I would just add a little bit of, extra, I don't know, it's not tension. I'm not adding tension, but I just add a little bit to it, and I can just pull it apart with my nails there, just by giving a little bit of give on both sides. All right, but I'm going to go and keep that knot. And just like you see on this end, you've got a little bit of knot, and the string right at the end is actually melted off. So we're going to do the same thing with our new knot. I'm pulling it to make sure this knot is nice and tight. Then I've got my scissors, and I'm going to cut real close, but not too close, because I want to have something to play with there, to burn. I've got a little lighter here, and this is how quick it is to melt those two together. Don't blink. Done. That's it. It's just like a little bit of heat, they melt together. If you keep it there too long, it will like light on fire. I mean, it's a very small fire. You can control it, but it's not going to work the way you want. So again, you're going to cut the string real close, but not too close. So I've got a little something to burn. Then quick melt. I'm just going to give it a second so that it's not too hot. Now I should be able to pull it all the way, fit it over my wrist or my hand. Might want to be a little bit more gentle, just trying to do it quickly for my video. All right, that will work. And now I can still adjust it. So I've got a little string on both sides, but this amount isn't anything that's going to bother me, right? It's not as long as it was before. So that is how to adjust your MyIntent bracelet.